Hi guys, and welcome back to a new update video for my supply and demand liquidity strategy, which I am trying to make fully automated. My name is Quinten, I'm the owner of Trirex, and I make and sell several EAs for Forex and indices. And right now I am working on a supply and demand liquidity strategy, which was originally found, I think, by RD Concepts and also Mangoe and other YouTubers trade it, and it's a strategy that I traded myself as well. But in the end, I quit because of having too little time to trade it. And the great thing about the strategy is that it can be automated. But it's never going to be perfect. So that is why in the last couple of days, I've worked on adding in manual zones. So what you can do is you can click manual zone, enable, assign it, and then you can click a candle. So let's just say this candle right here. Then this candle, when we zoom in, is now blue, right? So right now, if price hits this candle and touches it and then gives a valid entry, it will still open a trade. So this system is meant to be fully automated. But if you see a zone that the EA for whatever reason missed, you can simply click it. What I want to do in the end is I want to add a expiring time as well. So you could say 24 hours, for example, and after 24 hours, this zone will be disabled again. But yeah, this is a good addition, in my opinion, if you want to trade it like semi-automated. But one thing I wanted to show you is a very nice trade that made, I think, 5% profit. And you would have definitely missed this trade if you were running it not fully automated. So if you're not running this EA, you will definitely miss this trade. And the reason why is because it was at like 3 a.m. CET. So let's take a look at this trade. We're running it on gold. And yeah, just ignore these old zones, by the way. With backtesting, it will show you like the old zones, but it's not like cut off. It's a bit weird. Here you go. It gets cut off now. And also ignore the fractals, so the triangles below and above it. I can't remove it in backtesting, which is really annoying, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so we're now going to take a look at this zone. And it's valid now. So when we zoom in, the reason why this one is valid is because we have a basing candle, a push away. We get a high. It gets close to the zone, but it doesn't touch the zone, and then it breaks the high. So this is now a valid zone, and you can see this one is called box 9, a box size of 0.16%, a push away of 0.58%. It is a standard zone, not an accuracy zone. For example, this would be an accuracy zone, as you can see, a zone, and the H is taken, so the high is taken. So now we wait for this zone to be touched. So yeah, let's take a look. So right now it's 7 p.m. That's broker time, 8 p.m. broker time. And it hits the zone around, I think it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Here we go. So at 3, what is it? 3:30, it touches the zone. Stop loss right below it. Let's zoom out a little bit. We aim for the high, but we added like an offset. So what this means is it doesn't really go for the highest of the high. It goes like 0.01% below it. The reason why is because sometimes price hits the high, but it reacts instantly. So that is why we added a little offset. So the entry right here at the break of the candle, when we zoom in, you can see it much better. Break of the candle. Of course, there's always a small spread or delay. This is also tested with gold without with spreads, sorry. And the stop loss is right below the entry candle. We are risking 100 euro. This is a 1 to 5. We can actually see it if we hover over it, I think. I'm not sure if this works in backtesting. Seems it doesn't. And this just flew off. So when we take a look at the trade, there we go. Beautiful trade. So basing candle, high, liquidity, push away. Got higher, it went back to the zone, hit it. Only a candle wick, and then we have the entry. And this was a 1 to 5. And the beautiful thing also with this EA is we can say we want to go for a trade to hit at least a 1 to 3 or a 1 to 4 or whatever. And if the risk to reward is lower than that, it will just go for the fixed risk reward. But yeah, this is great. I'm really loving it so far. It's not working on supplies yet because I first want to finish demands and then we can work on supplies, which will be pretty simple. But this is a great addition. I'm loving this thing. You can just click everything you want. And I am working on adding in a timer now. Of course, these are not good zones, but there will be a timer behind this, which says, hey, expiring in X hours. So you don't have to watch it constantly. This is now a valid zone, as you can see. It's a push away, retracement, push higher. But now we're waiting for, price to close the candle, and then it will make this zone green. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to stay in touch with the EA or with the process, just join the Discord server. I sell a lot of different EAs. Well, not a lot. I sell 4 different. I sell Zone Search, which is a stop loss EA with 13 years of backtested data. Lunar, which is an indice EA, also with 13 years of data. And 2 grid EAs, Sora and Wave. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and I will see you in the next video.